And welcome back to News Central. And in today's Focus segment, we are joined by Dr. Maisha Claiborne, who is the author of a book called Eat Your Disease Away. Welcome to the program, Dr. Claiborne.
Thank you for having me, Portia.
Now, this is a very informative book, and you've got lots of information in here about the connection between what you eat and your health. So why should we be very concerned about what we eat?
Well, you know, the basis of all of disease is inflammation. And one of the things that I really talk about in the book is how important it is to keep it simple, to go to your cabinets and your refrigerators for the things that can actually decrease inflammation and decrease disease in the body.
I mean, what is the most common concern that you get from readers?
Well, of course, it's weight loss. People want to lose weight. They know what they should be doing, but they don't know exactly how to get from where they are to where they want to be.
Now, tell us a little bit about your background and why you got interested in this field.
Well, I'm trained as a family physician, and I've always known that I wanted to treat diseases a little bit more naturally. So, and for me, it's all about keeping it simple. There are lots of complex diets out there, but for me, it's all about going back to the basics and looking in, eating vegetables, looking in your spice cabinets for those things in the spice cabinet that have healing properties. That's what I got into it for.
And what else can we expect to find in the book? I see there's a lot of things in here.
Oh yeah. Well, I talk a lot about why it's important to look at the foods that cause inflammation and prevent inflammation, why that's important to the cells of the body. I talk about the importance of meal planning in the book, and I give a few shopping tips on healthy shopping tips and healthy cooking tips for the readers out there.
Okay, now you said one of the most common concerns that you would see among your patients was weight loss. Why don't you give us a few tips as far as in the grocery store, what should we be looking for?
Absolutely. So the first thing is, don't go to the grocery store when you're hungry. Because when we're hungry, we tend to buy those things that we're craving. We tend to buy extraneous things that we don't need. The second thing is, when you're going into the grocery store, you want to shop the perimeter of the grocery store first. That's where your produce and your frozen foods and the healthier foods tend to be. The third thing is, if you know that there's a local farmer's market around, you might want to try to your local farmer's market. It's actually more cost effective, and you get to support the local farmers. And the organic foods tend to be grown by the farmers a little bit more as well.
Now, there's a lot of viewers, and I'm sure a lot of readers, that are very concerned about their budgets, because a lot of times the things in the grocery store that are on sale aren't always the healthiest and most nutritious. What can we do to pack the most nutritional punch for our bucks?
Well, once again, Portia, the farmers market. The farmers markets do tend to be cheaper because they're local produce, they're locally grown. So buy the things that you absolutely have to buy in the grocery store, and look to get your produce in the farmers markets.
Okay, and I know we're not encouraging, everybody's not able to go total vegan or vegetarian.
Right.
What are the benefits of maybe going meatless 1 or 2 days a week?
Well, things like red meat and pork, they tend to be, it tends to be more difficult for your body to digest. So it's about giving your gut a little bit of a rest from all of that hard digestion of meat.
Okay, and where can we find your book?
The book is on Amazon.com, and it's also on BarnesandNoble.com.
Okay, now are there any other tips, or like if someone has any diseases, is this some information they can find in your book?
Absolutely. There's a chapter on detoxification. Detox and cleansing is the big buzzword now, and there's a chapter on detox and cleansing, as well as staple supplements that people can have in their homes. And as well, at the end of the book, I feature a set of recipes for lunch, dinner, breakfast, and snack that get people going on healthy diet that are less than 30 minutes to prepare, actually.
Oh, that is great information. And of course, detoxing is a very hot topic, because
yes,
there's many wrong ways to do that.
Oh, absolutely.
All right, thank you so much, Dr. Maisha Claiborne.
Yes.
We thank you for coming to the show, and the name of that book again is Eat Your Disease Away.